Hello everyone, welcome to another developer diary for Egg Katcher. This is developer diary number 2. So last where we left off, I had some issues with the ability to start a new game. Each time it would happen, you would the clock would not reset to 60 seconds. So, spoiler alert, I fixed that problem, but now I have a new issue. I will get into that new issue later in the video. So, let me start by showing you the new, if I stop doing that, pressing that button right up here. Let me start by showing you the new loading scene system that I have. Last time when I created the loading system, you would see the what the name is of what's being displayed. This time I'm just doing it out of 147 items so far. And what you're hearing is the in-game music. Let me turn that basically down. This soundtrack, this is the main menu music and also the theme music for the game. Everything you're hearing was produced by me. So since we're talking about the music, let me show you how I incorporated the 3 other soundtrack songs for Egg Katcher. Yeah, I really like this one. Okay, so we're gonna go into options. You'll have to excuse this because this was another bug I'm dealing with in the options menu. Basically, let me stop all music. This is the other bug I'm dealing with in the options menu. I incorporated color blind features, like what is called accessibility. So this is one type of color blind for people. This is the second type. You can see the name here. And the third type is hidden underneath all of this right here. So I incorporated the colorblind system accessibility feature with my proprietary save engine, so that whichever colorblind preference you decide, it will save it, so that way the next time the game loads, that colorblind preference will load automatically. So aside from the colorblind settings, the other feature, as I alluded to earlier, was music. What you heard earlier is the main menu music, which is this. Yeah, I like it. The other song that will be on the Egg Katcher soundtrack is music number 1. I didn't give them titles. It's rare that people buy soundtracks from video games, but it will be eventually for sale. You could buy the MP3. But here's the other song from the game. So I was going for like a country theme. That's why you hear the banjo. The next song on the Egg Katcher soundtrack, which will be available, this one I really like. It's more funky, like 1980s, which was the secondary theme of all the music I created for the game. So and this is the final Egg Katcher song. As I said in the previous video, each time you play a stage, one of these three will randomly play. This is the one that makes you want to get up and dance. I really like this. Okay, so I'm proud of all the songs I created for the game. So let's go back to the main menu. Nothing has changed. So far, you've seen the new loading system. Instead of listing every item that's loading, it'll just be a number, a current number out of whatever the maximum number is. Nothing has changed in the high scores. This will display the different scores. And now we're going to go to the feature presentation. Like I said, last time I was unable to restart a stage. Now the new bug that I'm having is, you see that I'm pressing it from the main menu and nothing's happening. If I stop it and then do it from the play screen here, this time you could partially see my hierarchy here. I don't really want to show you how the sausage is made, and you could partially see my inspector section. Being a Unity refugee, I left Unity when they did what they did with the pricing structure about 2-3 years ago. I call it inspector, but Godot also calls it inspector, luckily. But as I was saying before, from the home screen, when I press play, it doesn't load the level. We're talking about the forest stage. But if I jump to here where you actually can play it, it loads the level, no problem. Some of you eagle-eyed viewers will notice there was a delay before the clock started. That is intentional, because I wanted to give the game engine Godot about 2 or 3 seconds to load whatever it needs to load in the background before the timer starts. So that's the reason. The pause time and the resume time works perfectly. As I said, the only issue is that I can't get back. It won't load. From the play menu, it'll load. From the home screen, it will not. So this is going to be a short developer video, only 8 minutes long this time around. Just wanted to give you an update. The last video was, I believe, 3 weeks ago, according to YouTube. So that's what's happened so far. I have added colorblind accessibility features. I've incorporated the music, updated the structure to load stages, but now I have a new bug. And the new bug is basically that it will not load from here. Thank you for your time, and have a good day. See you in the next one.